All right, so I've done a lot of challenges, traveling around the world, seeing how much money I can make. This is the dumbest guy I could find. And he's about to make $10,000 trading. He has no idea what he's doing. So we're gonna sit down, we're gonna do a live stream together, and we're gonna teach him exactly how to trade. So we got our notebooks. This is a playoff, if you guys remember Tits and Pips from back in the day when I taught my girlfriend how to trade, and then I just used her tits as a prop for marketing.
Again,
So this time we're using a jacked up roid monkey. What we do first is I trade the NASDAQ, right?
Yep.
You can trade whatever the fuck you want, but we're using something called dumb money concept. You've got two directions it can go, down or up. So if we attempt to go down, the market tells us no, we don't want to go down, okay? Yep. Then the only other way it can go is up, because it can't go sideways. So if we determine some sort of way to say that is a failure to attempt to make new lows, then we have to assume that it's going to go in the other direction. What if it does succeed to go in that direction? Well, then most likely it's going to continue in the same direction.
Okay.
That logic makes sense?
Fair enough.
That's literally all we do. First of all, you've got each of these candles, so they're called candles.
Yep.
I've got the bodies and then the wicks. So the wicks are the thin ones and the bodies are the thick
And what
ones.
does the wicks represent?
So the high is where it went in that time frame, and the low is where it went in that time frame. So that's the whole range of that time frame.
Interesting.
So that's the monthly, right? So what happens is it opens here, the monthly, so that was the price at the start of the month,
Yep.
and this was the price at the end of the month. So right now, let's say that this candle closes here. What do you think's going to happen next?
It attempted to come down and did pass this level here,
Yeah.
but it failed, yeah?
Yeah.
So that means that it's going to be in this here. I think it's going to go up.
If it closes beyond that level, what it's going to do is it's going to come down.
Yep.
And then it's going to retest it, and then it's going to go to the next level down. And that's the structure that it works always, okay?
Always.
If it fails, then what it's going to do is it's going to go up, retest it, and then go up.
This is interesting.
And
Dude, this
so-
has honestly been extremely informative,
Yeah.
bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, this is cool. We should do this. We can do this again. We got to find a new dumber guy. I'm like, not possible.
We can find someone even dumber.
Yeah.
Yeah. I found the dumbest bitch I could find.
this girl, this cross-eyed.
And then she's like, what?
I found a cross-eyed nincompoop with big tits.
You have to determine like what levels are most significant, okay? So you're gonna find situations where you're like, okay, it's lost this level here. So what do you think is gonna happen? It's got this little wick,
Yeah.
but it's such a strong volume down.
Yeah.
Well, then you gotta make the decision, well, it's probably gonna continue down despite failing here, right? Because there's so much.
Yeah, downward momentum.
So it is gonna come back up here, retest that, and then you probably sell it off. And that just comes from experience. Trading is more of an art than like following a formula, because that's why I said the very first thing I said to you was you have to write a story. You're trying to figure out what you think is going to happen that day, and then if it happens, you follow the story. Because you'll look at like another chart, you'll look at like regular Bitcoin, but then you'll look at it like a certain exchange. I was just trying to remember which exchange. There was like a pretty big exchange that like it went down to like 50K.
Recently?
Yeah, like recently, it went down to 50K. Somebody fat fingered, and then they lost, you know what I mean? Somebody like clicked the button by accident, and the whole fucking exchange book got bid up. They just accidentally sold all their Bitcoin for like, you know, fucking dirt cheap.
What?
Yeah, I was trying to find which one it was, but I can't remember where it was.
Fucking.
This is the terminal you're going to use. It's called Manager Maven Markets, right? And you'll be able to log in here, and you should trade either gold or US 100. Basically, it's the same chart. It's a slightly different price feed, maybe. You can basically use the same sort of thing. Here's the chart, zoom in and out, 15-minute, whatever, right? You can use, I suggest maybe you use one lot, just one lot. If I'm going to give you a 100K account, one lot per trade sort of thing.
What is this?
That's like how many lots are at each price. Yeah.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.